the morning satsang. First question.
The first question is from Umesh, IA identity card number 87. He's asking Nithyanandam, my dearest Swamiji, bliss is cosmos, is becoming profound reality within just 4 days of the IA program completion. How can we connect Swamiji to everyone so that they can taste the nectar, especially our near and dear ones or friends who have language limitations or mindset fixed due to their religious beliefs? Umesh, IA number 87.
This is question from Umesh, number 87. May I know who? Yes. The question, my dearest Swamiji, bliss is cosmos, is becoming profound reality within just 4 days of the IA program completion. How can we connect Swamiji to everyone so that they can taste the nectar, especially our near and dear ones, especially our near and dear ones, our friends who have language limitations, our mindset fixed due to their religious beliefs? Umesh, two things. First, you imbibe this concept, these truths as experience so deeply, when you go and start living, constantly approach your near and dear ones, every human being, with this one attitude of how can I contribute to his life and make a difference? Please understand. Recently I have taken a vow. Whoever comes in my breathing space, I will give something to them. Maybe a healing or a boon, at least a candy. I can see so clearly, please understand. This has opened a new dimension even in me. I have the habit of always, whoever has something, prays for something, blessing or giving them the boon. That is one thing. Now I made it like a rule. Anybody who comes in my breathing space, I'll give them something. At least a blessing from the heart, let you be blissful. My presence is always blessing, all those things are on one side. It's a mystical side. Even in the practical side, when I decided, I'll keep this as a vow, I tell you. You also keep this as a vow. So much opens up inside you. When you approach your near and dear ones, or your family, friends, people, anybody, you don't even need your near and dear ones to practice your love and compassion. Go and stand outside the mall. Every human being is your near and dear one only. Every human being walks in, walks out. Stand with a tremendous meditative mood. How can I contribute to his life and make a difference? What is the best thing which made difference in my life? Feeling connection with my master, or meditation, inner awakening. You may have different words, but all these different words are like a different doors of this Chit Sabha. Whichever door you enter, you will reach me only. One door is inner awakening, one door is Nithya Yoga, one door is Nithya Kriya, one door is feeling connection. So many different doors. One door is energization, one door is initiation. So many different doors. Whichever door has contributed most to your life, share that. Do not ever bother whether the other person is going to be convinced by you or not. Don't be egoistic and greedy that you should convince all the 100% of the people to whom you talk. Don't be greedy. Your job is to stand there with tremendous love and compassion, feeling what can I contribute and make a difference. I tell you, if you are too much bothered about how many people are inspired or listening to your words, you become egocentric. But if you stand there, how can I contribute and make a difference? You become spiritual centric. Most of the time, your near and dear ones, your husband or wife or family resist me because you talk to them egocentrically. It is more like you convincing them about your rightness. I went to Swamiji, I did IA, I am right. That is not going to work. That is not going to work. Something has contributed in my life and made difference. How can I share that with him? Can I contribute some way to his life and make a difference in his life? The attitude from which words are coming out, the attitude from which the body language is expressing, attitude from which the feeling is coming out is going to make a difference. Understand, when you stand with the attitude, how can I contribute and make a difference? You have all the tools ready. You don't even need anything. Just watch the YouTube satsangs. Over. Nothing more is required. That is more than enough. You know, our YouTube satsangs are the longest number of minutes people staying discourses in whole YouTube. Because both sides, the amount of material presented is mind-boggling. But still, people spend maximum number of hours and minutes, time in the YouTube satsang. Please understand, I have created enough tool, material. All you need to do is have real concern for the other person. Sincerely, authentically. If your concern is not authentic, if you are feeling, how can I contribute to this person and make a difference in his life? If that is not authentic, you are not going to help the other person. Then you are not going to help. Even if you make that person see my satsang, your contribution will not be there. You are not going to expand. Understand? I know how to expand my sangha. Don't bother about that. But by serving, by being part, you expand your inner space with authentic feeling. Standing outside a mall, or a shopping complex, or a temple, or a theater, first establish yourself for 3 minutes in that feeling through meditating. How can I contribute to this person's life and make a difference? People who are coming in front of me, going, how can I contribute and make a difference? With a clear, honest attitude, I tell you, this process, standing in a public place and seeing the public, unknown people, with this one tremendous feeling, how can I contribute and make a difference to this person's life, is more than the Vajrahridaya technique, Buddha's technique that inhaling all the negativities and converting that into positive energy and releasing to the cosmos. It's a beautiful, powerful technique. Diamond Heart Sutra. Buddha talks about it. A very powerful technique. I tell you, this is equivalent to the technique. This is equivalent to the technique. It is the attitude with which you stand. If you stand there with right attitude, you inspire the other person. Above all, you expand, which is the main effect of your tapas. Umesh, approach your near and dear ones, our friends, or the common public with this one attitude. How can I contribute and make a difference? That's it. Nothing else. Next question.
The next question is from Paramaswari, ID number 82, who's asking Swamiji, please explain the following. What is inner space? What is silence? When will I experience silence? How do I know if I am meditating rightly? Thank you, Swamiji. Paramaswari, IA, ID number 82.
Parameshwari, who? Her question. Swamiji, explain the following. What is inner space? What is silence? When will I experience silence? How do I know if I am meditating rightly? Inner space means when you close your eyes and look inside, how you feel, what you feel as you, that is inner space. Second, what is silence? If that inner space, if you suddenly feel as if you have taken bath in the cold water and the whole thing inside is in that eternal peace, there is no agitation. It is all completely in peace, in restful awareness. That is what I call inner silence. Means less number of thoughts. Third question, when will I experience silence? Whenever you want, that's all. It is actually, you need to feel tired of wandering around. Unless you feel tired of wandering around, if I have to use very strong term, fooling around. Your mind goes on fooling around. Instead of real source of joy, you just go around, try to taste everything. Other than your food, you try to taste everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Your mind also does the same thing. Going around constantly, fooling around. Trying this. What is the essence? It just goes on trying. I tell you, your mind needs to be little tired. Tired of roaming around, wandering. Only then it will experience silence. It will decide to experience silence. You are asking, how do I know if I am meditating rightly? When you meditate rightly, peace will start growing in you, like a tree growing. the experience of peace will start growing in you. Nothing can agitate you. No one can disturb you. Growing peace in you. When peace grows in you rightly, you are meditating rightly. Next question.
The next question is, Swamiji, can we get greedy in our spiritual path also? How can we identify if this is happening? How do we know if we are greedy regarding our spiritual desires or they are our genuine quest? Please clarify. With gratitude, Divya, IA ID number 85.
Divya, 85. Okay. The question is, can we get greedy in our spiritual path also? How can we identify if that is happening? How do we know if we are greedy regarding our spiritual desires? Are they our genuine quest? Please clarify. Please understand. Your greed, if it inspires you to do tapas, means work for it, then it is a genuine quest. If it is there just as a greed, it is not inspiring you to do tapas. For example, if you want, I am giving you an example. If you want to be free from hunger and thirst, like how my sannyasis are now having, if you want to do that, feeling that can be considered as greed. Now, if that greed inspires you to do all the tapas necessary, or the spiritual practices necessary, then you are on the right track. This is sincere quest. But if your greed is not inspiring you to go through the tapas required, then it is just empty greed. Like one more greed for 100 Rolls Royce, private jet, that kind of thing only. Nothing else. And I also wanted you to know one more thing. When your quest is genuine, you just attract a living master around you. You just feel so strongly connected. He becomes your first priority in the life. You can see. Around me I can see very clearly. Many people come inside the organization for many reasons. Only if their quest is genuine, I become first priority for them and they stand up. They transform. They become authentic and honest. Today I am going to move all those people who are in that hunger-free samyama to the next level. Actually, they have successfully completed more than 8 days. As I said, from 10th to 17th night, full 8 days, these guys did not eat any food. Many of them. There are one or two whose body started having more heat. I myself gave instruction for them to have one meal. Like that, there are one or two had one meal. Full 1 week, only one meal. Don't think whole day they are drinking liters and liters of milk and juice and all the thing. No. Even otherwise, a little bit of maybe 100 ml juice morning, the 100 ml juice in the night, little water in between, that's all. Without missing anything in their routine, including yoga and weightlifting. They have finished the tapas. Now I am taking them to the next level. From today, so actually first samyama, I expected will work for 4 days. As I said, they even proved my idea about them is wrong. They were successful up to 8 days. So now, today I am putting them into the next level of the samyama, which will be moving them to at least next 40 days. When you have genuine quest, you automatically feel connected and move in the right track. You may think, what is the need of being without food? It is not going to save us anything. No. It is not about being hunger free. It is all about the ability to raise yourself from the external needs. The next step will be raising them beyond sleep. Then the third step will be raising them beyond the physical needs like pleasures. You will see within next 1 year, I will have at least 100 sadhus, my brahmacharis and brahmacharinis, having the same biomemory and the purity standard of the body. See, just like how my body, the very male hormone level itself has dropped to 6-year-old child. Means the very male hormone production has stopped. Only for the basic supplies, like to keep the body, only that much is getting produced. Not more than that. How? The very physiology has changed in me. Exactly, you will see the same way. Their very physiology will change. If they are sannyasinis, complete that period, the menstrual cycle will stop. The production of the egg itself will stop. If they are sannyasis, the very male hormone level, hormone production will stop. Suddenly, in Sanskrit we have a word called ojas, means the whole energy turns up, not down, turns up, becomes the kundalini energy, urdhvaretas. This is actually part of the process, that ultimate process. Please understand, many people were greedy of this state, but whoever had inspiration to do tapas also, I have put them into this process. It's a ability to do tapas. Decides whether you have a genuine quest or just pseudo ideas. It's a capacity to do tapas. That is where everything boils down. In the inner world, tapas. In the outer world, being a high achiever. That's all is essence of my teaching. Essence of my teaching is that much only. This is what I call upgrading human beings to God. You upgraded yourself from monkey to human being. Now it is time, O humanity, upgrade yourself from human being to divine being. Otherwise, life is waste. Next question.
The next question is from Magda, IA ID number 23, who's asking, Dear Swamiji, if we are working with you now and we break our patterns, does that mean that they will never come back again, or can they get created again? Is it possible to live without patterns? Magda, IA ID number 23.
Magda, ID number 23. Yes. The question is, Dear Swamiji, If we are working with you now and we break our patterns, does that mean they will never come back again? Magda, be very clear, it never comes back to you again in your inner space. Because I clean to the depths of your being. The level in which I clean is not superficial, not skin. I clean your very bone marrow, your very bio-memory, very DNA pattern. That is why your DNA layers get awakened. Cleansing is deep and thorough. That's first thing. Second, you are asking, can they get created again? There is a possibility you can create a new pattern. Old pattern itself will not come back. They are cleaned once for all. But you need to have a little bit of awareness and at least little bit of spiritual practice. When I say little bit of spiritual practice, at least only one quality, everyday satsang. Wherever you are, now I am reaching out to you. Just have an iPhone. That's all. I am there. Nothing else. I have reduced the whole spiritual practice to just one small thing, morning satsang. Maximum I speak 1 to 1.5 hours. That 1 hour or 1.5 hours, it is not even boring. Everybody only enjoys it. At least have that one habit so that you are constantly reminded not to create new patterns. That's all. See, new patterns, creating new patterns is not a joke. It's a very difficult job. It's like a building the building. But if you are never in touch, you may just unconsciously build that building, new patterns. Even if you are in touch with the master, you don't need to practice many things. Even if you are just reminded, you are building the building newly, you will immediately demolish it. Just satsang alone is enough that you will never create new patterns again. You are asking, is it possible to live without patterns? Magda, I tell you, it is verily possible. Not only me, thousands of my disciples around the world are living without patterns. Living with a spontaneous freedom. Living with spontaneous inspiration. Living with spontaneous joy and bliss. It is possible. I have made it possible. Magda, I will make it possible for you also.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda, a rare living incarnation, is named among the world's 100 most spiritually influential personalities today. Paramahamsa Nithyananda has been placed alongside Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Paulo Coelho and others by Mind, Body, Spirit, the world's top esoteric magazine from Watkins, London's oldest and largest bookstore. A yogi by birth, he has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English. Translations of these books are available in 26 languages in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 10,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services with ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world, offering exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhanapeetham, a spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places in India like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Tiruvannamalai. A spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation, a contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers, an adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, who has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands and graced them with spiritual powers, a dynamic young guru who is an inspiration for thousands of youngsters, India's most watched spiritual guru online, a beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
Anandanubhavaswadam sarvaroganivarakam Vande Papa Vinashaktam Nithyanandaya Swagatam Nityamuktam Nirvikalpam Dhyanaloka Pradipakam Vande Shantamayam Bandham Nithyanandaya Swagatam Anandagandha Sancharam Sarvopadhi Vinirmuktam Vande Jnanalayam Natham Nithyanandaya Swagatam.
Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhanapeetham, Nithyananda Nagar off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bangalore 562109. Contact 097422033311. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.